And I think there's sound. It says my connection is excellent. Let's see what we got. There is. You don't see the bottom part of my square, and that's fine. I set up my little art station so that I have everything kind of easy to access now. Let's see if I can show you a picture. Okay, so this is my little station now, and looks like everything is working, and I've got my drawing things up above, and tonight we're just gonna work on some stuff. Alright, so that's let's see what we got here. Alright, what are we gonna work on tonight? I kind of want to work on something that my students, I'm just gonna live on Magnatina channel, making fairy houses. There we go, we'll post that. I'm going to show you kind of what, hopefully it's not going to boot me off of here this time, because so last year some of my students made some adorable little fairy houses, and they were super cute, and I have some of the cups now, and I might switch to picture-in-picture eventually here, but I've got two different picture-in-pictures, so I just bumped lights. Of course I did, because my plug-in is by my feet. Let's see what we can do. Let's see if I can fix that. Yeah, fixed. And let's try and keep my plug-in. I'm gonna have to find a new spot for that. That's okay. We'll get it figured. So you are now at my living room desk. Eventually, when I get my easel set up downstairs properly, it's kind of in the laundry area right now. Hopefully, I'll be able to get my water for my I've got my little ATA mouse that I won at some summer conference like years ago, which is cool. What do we got? So we've got the little cups, Dollarama for the win. They're like, I think they're supposed to be beverage container type things, but we're gonna turn them into fairy houses with some Sculpey, and I'm gonna do some wine glass type ones too, but I'm gonna have to warm this stuff up. It's been sitting for a bit. I have some other clay as well, but let's just warm it up. So this is just the Sculpey stuff. I've got my royalty-free music, so hopefully nothing's gonna happen with the me getting cut off. We don't know. So I hope this can bake. Might end up with some cracked things. I wanted to make them like little tea light containers, but as you can see, these do not fit. Might be able to do the real ones that are metal, so I can squish them down a little bit, but we'll just kind of see where we go. They will sit like that if I make it like there's a lid, so we'll see what we can do. We'll see what we can do. And I think the double light should probably work out okay. This is like making bread though, so yeah, while it's spring break, I will be on here a little bit more minimally, but as soon as next week rolls around, we'll be back on every day at 1. Maybe a little bit earlier. If the kids get playing outside or something like that, they'll do their like health phys ed type time, and I will do my stream time, and hopefully I can juggle both things. If you are not getting notifications and you're in my classroom, then just be patient. We're not going to be worried about that right now. We don't want to be thinking about that too much right now. I'm just flattening all this out so that it can cover this thing. And yeah, I really want these guys to be like little houses that can hold lights. But my tea lights don't fit in them, which is crappy. But we'll see. So right now I'm just flattening it out enough that it can be around it. I'm not sure if I'm going to make this one a little mushroom house or what I'm going to do with it. Got some of my clay stuff here. So you guys can even see what's inside my drawers now. So there's that drawer. There's, okay, this might be the greatest thing ever though. So I've got my lanyard all ready to go for when we get back to school, because I miss you all dearly. And, oh, that's a Valentine from Elise. Never mind. And so I've got the unicorn lanyard with like shiny, bedazzled everythingness. And that's gonna be there with my fuzzy heart and my pink Sharpie and a black Sharpie too. So that's ready to go. I have my drawer of oversized paper clips and origami paper. You didn't see that because that didn't show on the screen. I've got some chalk pens. I've got little tiny gift boxes and a music box. And then I've got some like whiteboard markers. So got everything kind of rolling. My highlighters are over there, but we don't need those tonight. Tonight we are just gonna make fairy houses and maybe some jewelry too. I brought all that with me so that I could at least think about it. So this is polymer clay that I can bake. Yeah, I need to flatten out some more of this. Let's get back there. I think my evening lives will not be as talky. I'll just spend most of the time making stuff. We'll see. Still need to arrange this area so that I can sit comfortably. It's not exactly the most ergonomic, what am I looking for? Ergonomic setup right now. And I need to be kind of quiet because my kids are like sleeping, and I don't know how everybody's new schedule is going with the whole staying at home and working from home, but gonna at least force me to get all my demos done. And let's try. Might try some picture-in-picture stuff. People aren't going to be on here. That's perfect. I can actually get some more work done because I'm not chatting. Tree. Kind of thinking that handle would be cute. I should have just used a regular tea light holder, but I'm thinking the tea light holders might actually be okay for being in the oven. What's the temperature on these anyways? It's not very hot. So we're at 275. I don't know if you can see that. Nobody can really see any. 275. So 15 minutes per quarter inch. So it should only be 15 minutes. Because I'm not making these very thick. Don't have a roller, do I? No, I don't have a roller. I have a whiteboard pen though. Transparent. Let's just push that in so it's stuck. Get that thing rounded. I think what I'll do is I'll cut that off. Not sure how I feel about this royalty-free music yet. We'll see how it goes. So we'll get the structure done tonight, and then I'll move on to decorating it. What are we at right now for time? 7 minutes, and I've already got it surrounded. I was worried that would take longer to get everything kind of surrounded, but it's not, which is great. figure out what kind of windows and stuff. See, that's the whole reason I wanted these, was so that I could have windows. Well, maybe I'll have to find some other glass jars around the house. See what I can use. But if these only take me like a half hour, then beauty. So let's try. Catchy little things on here though. At least there's that. Eventually, I hope to have student music on here. Smooth that all out. So I've got two lights going. I've got my mom's old lamp that she used at her desk, and it's kind of one of those like 1980s sort of desk lamp type things with a little pulley switch. I've got real speakers hooked up again, so I'm not just running the laptop one anymore. I have my little cheesy metallic pink Sony subwoofer and mini laptop like ones, and we won't even worry about smoothing everything out right now, just cover it. I'm not worried about the bottom, not really anyways. I'm gonna bake it like that probably. But if I'm using student music, then I shouldn't get the boot. It's the only problem with the live streams is if it recognizes stuff, it kicks me off pretty quick. Let's just roll it. Maybe if I like, there's some nice ways to smooth that out. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. Now, let's see what we got for 255 for 15 minutes, eh? Okay. I remember that. Have some more clay, so we'll use it as we need to. Oh, there's dog hair. Random dog hair. Alright. Now, do I want to coat that right now, or do I want to wait till later? Wait till later. Mushroom cap. If I'm gonna build a mushroom cap, I should probably get some tinfoil going. Make a little tinfoil ball to put underneath it. We'll see. We'll see what we can do. You know what, I should probably go get some parchment paper or something in the meantime while I'm doing this, so that it doesn't stick. Because it's sticking now. Okay. Let's see what we can do for something. Fun facts. Parchment paper makes fantastic dog hair. Not dog hair. It doesn't make dog hair. That would be weird. Parchment paper makes a great painting palette. Mostly because I don't have to actually try and clean it off. I have some glass here to do that with, but little baby mouse. Oh, that thing's so cute. Oh, garnet. We are gonna put that away someplace else. It's just in the way right now. So put that off to the side. For those of you that don't know, I'm a rock collector. I'm a rock collector. I have tons of little rocks. I'm thinking maybe wood. What am I going to use for a roof then? Let's just make the roof first. I need something to hide this little light thing if I'm going to make it still light up the windows. Oops. Because it should still light up the windows. But let's see what we can do. Obviously that's not enough. It would be enough for the side part. Should have grabbed foil at the same time. Oh well. Feels like it's spring, so that's why I'm making fairy houses. That and they're just fun. Probably a 3-day project. If I don't smooth that out, what's gonna happen? We know what's gonna happen. It's gonna crack while it's cooking. You know, if I can get back into the room to work for a few solid hours, I might be able to fire something in that kiln, hey? Do some mugs up. Don't think I can get any clay right now, though. This is a problem. How am I supposed to get clay? Okay, so am I gonna go with something rustic, or am I gonna go with like a toadstool? A leaf. Oh, that'd be cute. Let's make it into a leaf. Okay. Like a spring leaf of sorts. Definitely turning this into a leaf. The cover will be a leaf. I think autumn. Put some little mushrooms around the base. What am I going to do for base? We don't know yet. But we do know that this is definitely going to be a leaf. A slightly misshapen, slightly dried out leaf. One that curls up on the edges. And just kind of happened to fall down and land on this little fairy house. Yeah, I definitely like the sound of the parchment paper better than tinfoil as well. So yeah, it'll curl up on the end and it'll sit right over top like that. So there will be a leaf over top. It should be slightly askew. Alright. Top part of the leaf. Maybe. It's never the same consistency. I don't use it very much, but what I find is this stuff is never... Sometimes you get a really nice pack that's soft, and then sometimes you just don't. So I don't like using the pre-colored stuff because it's nicer to mix your own colors. But probably a twig. I think if this is going to be a leaf, the bottom part should be a twig. Okay, do we try the picture-in-picture now and just see how that works? Nope. I'm trying to see kind of... Still not really... adept at using all of these tools, but we'll get them figured out. Okay, that's a little less crinkle. Yay. Okay, is that thick enough? Okay, maybe I'll use some paper as a support for now. I should really get it onto a cooking tray and just do it straight onto that, but why take the easy way out, right? Why not just do this the hard way? Okay. Alright, so we're gonna put the spine of the leaf there. I guess I can just lay them on top and whatever. It's not like the parchment paper is going to be something I keep anyways, so. Okay, let's figure out how I prop this up so that it sits over top of that. Yeah, okay. Let's get you all smoothed out. Have all of the outside edges curling up so that they catch paint later on, so that little dark things will happen in some of those areas. Hey Dakota, it's pretty late. I'm making a fairy house. Like the ones in the window. I might end up making like half dozen of these though. Don't mind the rough patchwork on the back. I don't really care how this part looks. Well, I do kinda, but I can fill most of that with paint later on. Can actually make your own clay, eh? And it works beautifully. This would be a fun thing to do with paper mache too, which is always better if you make it yourself. The first time we did that, I was in grade 9 in my dad's art class. We used balloons, and it was incredibly cheesy and wonderful. Ugh, we had the worst watercolors back then. Alright. I should put wire in that so it sets. I don't think I have any wire handy. I think it's in my storage room. Whoops. Okay, that'll go over like that. Okay. Twist it. Okay. Put that to the side for now. Okay, a door. I think. There we go. Then windows. Oh, I'm gonna need a little doorway step there. Oh dear. Why is it not doing me? Oh, yeah, paused. Because I have multiple screens happening, don't I? Of course. Okay. Maybe I'll have that continue up past that rim then. Well, if I have a leaf, then I can do little vines that come down too. And it'll make sense. Okay, so we'll do a window here. And I have some glass paint around, so when this is done, I think I will probably end up doing a little bit of glass painting on it as well. Okay, where is it? Not for carvers. You know, I might need this. I might need this. Alright. It's like a cuticle pusher. Okay, go with an eclectic look here and do different shapes for the windows. Probably too thick. No. Using that right now. Do I even have it out? Oh, where did I shove that? Okay. Yes. There we go. Drop it. Alright. Okay, what do we got? We got a leaf started. We got windows started. Let's make some stairs. Porch? Yeah, let's do porch. Possibly. I feel like that needs to change just slightly. That together. Not sure how I feel about the different shapes, but I'll go with it for now. Their window here? No, they should be in the back. Just get a little more solid on the bottom. like that, but not yet. Like a face. Sticking his tongue out. Ooh, I should make face ones. please, what's happening? Home sweet gnome? Home sweet gnome. Maybe that's what I put there instead. No, I'll put a gigantic gemstone there. That's what I'll do. Because there should be sparkly things. Do it anyway, shouldn't I? It's just a little stem. Long enough that the music ended, but I don't know if this one's ever ending. It seems to be the same thing. Unless it's on repeat. Shouldn't be on repeat. Okay, other side. Should probably bake this tonight so that my kids don't get annoyed when they squish it and it still squishes. here. That should be enough. Let's go indent over here though. It will. Haha. Yay. Happy. little worm, and maybe if I go like that there. So I think I'll just finish off the wood and then bake that and see about painting tomorrow.